Hi there, Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Today I am using this sketch for the Stretch the Sketch installment for January of 2019. And you can see at the bottom there, it is from Stephanie at Doodlebug. And it was a rather simple sketch to work with. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much I did it twice. One time on a 12 by 12, thinking, oh, this is going to work out great. And then I totally forgot I had to actually stretch it. In this case, I shrunk it. So I started out with a 6x8 album, and I have a pocket page that holds two 4x6s. And I've got this little piece of paper here that I am marking on the vertical, the center vertical axis and the center horizontal axis, so that I can cut the diamond shape that's in the center. And so what I did was on the narrow edge, I went right to the center, and on the long edge, I went 1/4 of an inch off center for where I was making my cuts. So it is not a true diamond. And now I'm cutting this green piece of paper about, it ends up being 3/4 of an inch on each side. So I am splitting the sketch in half right down the center horizontally, and the top of it will be on my top 4x6 card and the bottom will be on my bottom 4x6 card. Now I have two little tiny photos that I printed on my selfie printer, and I am going to cut them down even smaller. They're going to end up being approximately 1 1/4 inches wide by 2 inches tall. And the reason that I did that was because even being the size that they are, they're too big. This is just a very small album. This is actually my Christmas album. I don't really do December daily per se, but I have done Journal Your Christmas in the past. And this year I also participated in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club's Advent it's not really a program, but you ended up getting something each day of December from the 1st to the 24th, and it was something scrapbook related that you could work with in your album. So in this particular page, that gold and white paper is from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and I will be using a tag that also came from that Advent, as well as the glassine bag that I'm going to end up putting behind the photos. So this year I ended up doing some of the Journal Your Christmas prompts, some of the prompts that came from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and some of just some daily events that occurred. We had a very busy December with the birth of my niece's daughter unexpectedly, and so I kind of went a little off track with the prompts and wanted to document the actual daily happenings. She was born on my husband's birthday on the 18th, which was awesome, but it was a big surprise because she wasn't due until January 20th. But this particular page is not documenting her. It's documenting a trip that my husband and I and a friend of ours took to the Bethlehem AD presentation in the Bay Area. It's the one in Redwood City if you're from this area, and it was amazing. The line was really long, but it went really quickly actually, and the presentation was outstanding. It actually spans a church on one side of the street, and then you cross the street and there's a park that's all set up as Bethlehem, and it was just really cool. So I wanted to make sure I got that in the album. These photos are pretty small, and they're of the actual manger scene and then my friend and I in front of the event. But I do have another page dedicated to this event in my album, so there will be more pictures that are larger to actually show some of what was going on. So I've just gone ahead and used some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Gold to sprinkle over the page there. And in the bottom right hand corner, I stapled on with my tiny attacher some little words. They were all of this paper and word phrases and embellishments are all really old. I actually pulled together a kit last year to do my Christmas album, and I never did it, so I pulled out the kit again this year and went ahead and used it. I think some of it's from my mind's eye, and then I'm not sure where all of the rest of it came from, but it's all very vintage feeling, which was a little bit difficult for me to work with. I'm kind of out of that vintage phase right now, but I went ahead and made it work, and I mixed white and cream quite a bit throughout this album so it would feel like it was a natural fit. And then those words down in the bottom right hand corner say Merry Christmas, Noel, and all is merry and bright. And then you're gonna see I wanted to put the title like it is on the sketch right in the center. So I have these small thickers, and I went ahead, I'm counting out the letters in Bethlehem there so I can figure out where the center is. But I went ahead and put those right on top of the page protector. I didn't want the page protector to keep opening with the foam thickers being right at the top, so I went ahead and put them on the outside. And I really end up liking how it looks. And then off camera, I'm going to add some gold enamel dots, and you'll see those in the close-ups. The journaling will just include a little information about the event, and that is going to do it. Stick around for the close-ups, and make sure you go and head over to the other ladies who are participating in Stretch the Sketch this month. All of the links are down below. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next month for another edition of Stretch the Sketch. Bye!